Welcome back to another beautiful episode of the Backups Backup. I just realized what Chase said before we started recording. I am, of course, here with my co-host Chase,
Hey, I'm Chase. I'm the good one.
and we're here for another beautiful episode of solving the most no one asked for problems in the world, and
Totally.
that one being the ha-has. We're bringing ha-has today. Chase, I have a confession.
Okay, hit me.
I'm actually embarrassed. I
Okay,
was a
I have one I'm actually embarrassed with too. So
Okay, I was a snooty little B word 2 weeks ago.
you gave attitude.
I gave attitude.
What?
So it's gonna be even worse when you realize how I did it. We're at the mall.
Okay.
Okay. I had to do some running around that all the stores in the mall just happened to have like versions of what I needed. It was perfect because otherwise I will avoid the mall at all costs.
Sure.
Got what I needed. It was only right that I treated myself to a little treat, so I got some Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
because it's amazing. So now I'm not like I got bags. Okay, I got Chick-fil-A bag, I got some store bags, I got a drink in my hand. I'm not like overflowing with stuff, but I'm not going to be able to like pick up a phone call if my phone starts ringing or something, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm leaving. I'm leaving the food court. And a woman starts to approach the door. There's no one else there. She has nothing in her hands except she's just holding her phone, not like on it, but she just has it in her hands.
Yeah.
So I back into the door and open it up for her. Doesn't even look at me.
Ooh.
Not a
no.
word.
Jacob, I'll tell you right now, that would go right through me.
Doesn't even acknowledge my existence. And she looks down, not at her phone, so I know she wasn't busy,
Yeah.
and then walks through the door. And I turned around, I looked at her, and I said, "It's no worries." And then I left. I closed the door behind her.
But
I
that
didn't,
was
like,
for
slam
you
it,
though.
but
That was for you.
That was for me because like as soon as she didn't even try to like give me like one of these like like a half
Yeah.
smile. Like
He's
I
like,
just wasn't there. It was just like it was my requirement, my job to open doors for this woman. So
Yeah.
I hit it with that. You're welcome, but like my version, you know.
That's okay. I think that's justified. I think most people will agree with that being justified.
It just feels icky, but also you brought it out of me.
Yeah. Don't
know?
make me be this. Don't make me
Yes.
be Batman.
All I needed was 2 words, or honestly, just like a smile and a little nod.
Even a hey.
Oh yeah, honestly. Okay. I have one more confession, but
Yay.
it's because we forgot to talk about it. We were going to talk about it last episode.
Okay.
I almost got arrested by state troopers.
What? Like recently?
I told you. I was at a Lowe's.
I forget.
Well, good, because I was going to tell everybody anyway.
Good. Perfect.
Hey, I almost got arrested by 2 state troopers. Now we can clip it. I was at a Lowe's. Okay, this is actually I need to remember because this shit is terrible. I was doing yard work 2 weeks ago. We have like a lot of bushes that are just dying to poison ivy and vines and shit. So I uprooted it all because it's really hard for me to get poison ivy, and my significant other looks at poison ivy, and now she has to go to the hospital for 6 days. So I was going in the trenches. I was digging it all out, but I realized I didn't have a couple tools. Like the shovel we had was like really cheap and just wasn't doing the job. And I needed one of those like pitchfork kind of things to rough up the dirt so I could spray stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
So
do.
I just didn't have that. That's it. And I needed a pump thing, a potato
Oh,
pump.
like a pump sprayer?
Yeah. So and this was like I'm the king of going to Lowe's for something that I need like day of. I'll never plan. So that
Yeah.
means I go to Lowe's like 3 days in a row as I realize what I don't have, you know? So this is day 2 out of the 3 days in a row that I'm stopping in, and we're pretty familiar with our Lowe's, so I know where to go.
Yeah.
I find like the tool aisle. I grab a decently cheap shovel because I feel like eventually they all look the same and like the handles are different, and I'm like, I just need a metal little thing with a long handle. Okay, it doesn't need
What
to
you're
break the
saying
bank.
is you got the Craftsman.
I got the Craftsman one. Yeah. It's and then the pitchfork thing. So now, keep in mind, I'm 2 tools in my hands, and you can't like walk with them horizontal.
In a way, you're defenseless.
Defenseless, okay? Not only defenseless, but if you like look at me from across the aisle, it looks like I'm scheming.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
It looks like I'm scheming. So I go to check out because I didn't have the hands for the potato pump, so I was just gonna check out and then go grab the potato pump and check out. I probably could have grabbed a cart. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you just didn't. You decided you weren't going to. You didn't. Let's move on. You know.
There was one guy who I realized too late was following me. A Lowe's employee. Because it wasn't busy, so I thought he was bored and waiting for me to look like I needed help with something. I didn't think much of it. And it gets to a point where like we cross paths, like I have to walk past him because I like turn around because I got what I needed in kind of deal. And he gives me like a, how do I explain it? Like he was scared to look at me kind of deal.
Oh, was he? Okay. Did he hit you with one of these?
Yeah. Yes. like a double take, but he was trying to stay busy. But again, I'm realizing all of this afterward because I don't care. I'm embarrassed that I look stupid carrying 2 things like this. I'm not thinking like on the defensive. So I go to check out, and I realize behind me that guy was looking at me because I fit a description that 2 state troopers were asking about in the front of the store.
That's
and
awesome.
I forget what the description was. It was like gym shorts, long hair, and
Carrying a shovel, evidently.
something. But apparently, the state troopers followed somebody into the store, but they were like delayed. So like the guy had been there for a minute.
They lost him.
They lost him. So it was really quick. It was really quick, and it was one of those like the miscommunication of the state troopers weren't specific enough with Lowe's, and they didn't get to watch the footage yet or something. So they just started like pointing people out to like stop them on their way out. And when I tell you, when a state trooper comes in like a full gear, hand on belt, not gun, but hand on belt, he's like, "Can we talk to you for a second, brother?"
You're like,
if my balls
did my car blow up?
Well, I first, and not only to be stopped, but to also be like, what?
Yeah, that's what I meant. You're completely defenseless. Me?
And it took 30 seconds for him to be like, "No, you're good. We just wanted to, just wanted to talk to you, just to be blooded, whatever." But dude, I left. I didn't get the potato pump that day. I wasn't going back in.
No, I wouldn't have gone back in either.
I was terrified.
Like, this guy came back,
dude. And the sad thing was, like, I was
twice.
You know when you see a cop and you're like, you're perfectly fine, but now you're like, I need to act like I'm not breaking the law.
Yeah. This cop
That's
behind
how
me,
I
just
felt.
let it go.
I was like, how can I seem as innocent as possible, even though I literally am just here to buy a shovel and go home?
I'm gonna put the shovel in my car so gently.
Yeah, so I almost shit my pants. And it was such a like routine, casual, like I don't even know what the guy they were looking for did. It could have been something so minor. But they hit me with the, "Hey buddy, okay, have a good day." But I'm like, "Okay, thanks, okay."
You just hear ting 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 ting.
Yeah,
hitting the
yes.
shovel off the concrete.
And I drove away and texted you, and I said, "I almost got arrested by 2 state troopers today."
You're right, you did. I remember that.
Yeah, which was dramatic but funny.
Yeah, but funny, 100%. You know what's really funny about that story that you wouldn't know? One time I thought I lost my. This was like this year, this calendar.
God.
No, not this calendar year. This
Within
within a year
365
from today.
days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I lost my wallet a day that I went to Lowe's in the winter.
Oh.
And I called Lowe's and I was like, "Hey, I used the self-checkout about an hour ago. Have you guys found a wallet?"
Damn.
And she was like, no. And I was like, "Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, if it turns up, can you tell me?" And that is the whole conversation. You know what she offered to me? She said, "I'll just go back. I can look at the camera really quick, see if you dropped it." I was like,
That's a W person.
yeah. And I was like, "Well, let me check a few more places and I'll call you back." I found it. It was somewhere stupid, but
Oh, okay.
that quickly, they were going to go check the cameras for me. And you were a suspect, and they were just like, "No time."
Yeah, well, that didn't come up at all.
Yeah.
Because I was like, of course, on my drive home, I'm like talking shit, and I'm like, all you have to do is just look at the cameras and you'll see that I came in and just do, you guys are stupid, do your job, you know, shit like that. When you're in an argument.
No, I don't
in the
have
shower.
a potato sprayer.
Yeah. Oh, what, you think I killed a guy? Now I'm hiding in a Lowe's with a shovel? Yeah, real nice.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that pisses me off. But
Fantastic.
also, was Lowe's your first go-to when you lost it? You're like, it's got to be a Lowe's.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's hilarious. And you just
Well, I
checked like your car, and you're like, oh, it's in my car.
No, what had happened was, Jacob, do you remember? I don't know that I pointed this out to you, but where I set my keys in my house is like in the kitchen. There's like it's like its own little stand, and I set them on top. My wallet goes there too. My wallet fell behind there, but didn't hit the ground. There's an old telephone outlet, and it was balanced.
Damn.
So I looked under there and on top, and I went, "It's gone."
Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna assume that it's fucking Batman behind your cabinet or something.
Yeah, so it was
just
halfway
like teetering.
behind there. Yep.
This bitch will never find me.
Yeah. So
when I was 12, I could not stop losing my wallet for a whole year. I was known for losing my wallet. It was so bad. I'll never forget that.
that's a great learning experience for a guy when you get your wallet for the first time.
It was in like a trifold thing too.
Yeah, I did it.
We're like, I pulled over. We were on vacation during that year, and during the year of the wallet, and I pulled my uncle to the side, and I was like, hey, I lost my wallet. But can you not tell anybody and like help me find it so we can be cool about it? He's like, yeah, I'll be right back. And then he walks out, and you know how like old men think they can whisper?
Oh yeah, there's da 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 da.
Yeah, and what they do is like scream, sing, and like, so they heard me whisper in the room, but like not what I was saying. They just knew that I was like, hey, can you see something for me real quick? And then there was nothing but silence. So like people's mom radars and stuff were going off. So my mom or somebody, I don't know, hit him with the, is everything okay? And he hit him with the, yeah, Jake just lost his wallet. We got it. And now I'm sitting there in the other room like, oh, God.
Like already? I'm already spoiled? I'm already here?
So the one thing I was like, hey, play it cool. And he's like, okay, I'll play it cool. I won't tell him you lost your wallet.
Yeah.
And now I got to walk out there facing everybody knowing I lost my wallet. I'll never forget that.
Jacob, my first wallet, we'll go past this because we got stuff to talk about. But
we got stuff.
My first wallet was a tri-fold Velcro with a chain on it. I'm just
Mine was black and white checkered from probably Spencer's or Hot Topic.
Mine was gray, but it had like the outline of a city on it.
Yeah, I had I had a Deadpool wallet. I had a Star Wars
Venom
wallet
for a while.
Venom. I had Star Wars wallet for a while. The Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Sick.
Okay.
Dude. All right. My confessions.
Yes.
Earlier this week, I want to say it was Thursday or Friday. It was the end of the week. So honestly, maybe yesterday.
Yeah, that would be, that checks out.
Yeah. So I went to go get baby stuff at Target.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting
distilled
water and formula, and I looked at the action figures, and then I came home. Every time.
They didn't have a 4 horsemen, otherwise you would have been 4 more hours.
Exactly. And I was also supposed to get diapers, and I didn't remember until I was almost home. And for some reason, there's not a regular store by my house, but I live in a very populated area.
That is actually, yeah. There's a lot of really specific things around you, and none of them are like convenient.
No. So instead of going back to Target, I took a halfwayer and went back to Walmart when I was almost home, and I needed to get 2 cases of number 3 diapers. All right, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Went in there, bam, number 3, right in the baby section. 1 box, 2 box, killing it. Left there, got home, opened them. Jacob, the people watching won't know this. You will know this, so you can vouch for me. My baby is not very big. She's a baby, all right?
Little baby.
Open the diapers. They're pull-ups. They're number 3 pull-up diapers. So they fit her, but you have to slide them on.
Yeah.
Dude, first diaper on, she pooped, and I was like, how do people even do... What are you supposed to do right now?
Because you're going to use them, because you're not going to not use them.
Gotta use them.
How do you change... I feel like it... Because from your stories, we know that she makes in that thing.
She makes.
If there's anything she does, it's make.
Yeah. So dude,
wouldn't pulling it down? I guess pulling it down and away from the butt, because in my head I'm like, aren't you just like spreading it more?
that's what I was worried about. It's not as bad as long as you keep your feet out of the way. But
You got to be like a little more technical with it.
yeah, but like, why did they make this diaper?
Yeah, that's too much, man.
So we're gonna figure that one out in the next couple of days.
And by we mean Dad is just gonna have to deal with it until the diapers are gone.
Maybe, yeah, that might be what we're
Yeah.
doing. And the next one, this is my embarrassing one. That was just a normal one.
Okay, that's every Tuesday for Chase. Mom.
Yeah, I do
Mom
stuff
being
like
like Chase.
constantly,
Yeah,
and I just try not to, and that's all I
Yeah.
can do.
that's true.
So,
That's all
the
we
next
can
one,
do.
that's all we can do. Jacob, as you know, as we've talked about on the podcast, growing up when we were younger, young girlfriends are not real girlfriends, but I happened to have a lot of girlfriends when I was young.
Yeah.
And I don't think my first kiss was until I was 15.
Oh, dude.
Maybe
got-
16, but I think 15.
Don't ever feel, dude. I am the definition of a late bloomer. Don't
Dude, so I just wanted to put
ever-
that out there.
Dude, that's so okay. My first kiss, which we will
Yeah.
get into yours as well, to make you feel better.
Mhm.
It was during a summer, like it was middle school. Yeah, it was middle school. Gross. Okay, it was in our middle school,
Uh-huh.
and it was behind the school during one of those like it's almost summer days where we get to just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
basically have the whole day and then lunch and then the whole day. Basically, everyone was done teaching us for like the last 3 days, so we just hung out.
Yeah.
So then the person who will not be named, I don't even know if you remember this person, but I'm not gonna check on.
Yeah.
Not even gonna risk it. Walked me back, and she was like a veteran at that point,
Oh, okay.
kissing expert,
Yeah.
and for some reason she fancied little old Jakey Poo over here, Mr. Hotshot over here.
Who wouldn't?
And my eyes were wide open the whole time. And I
course.
was like, this is awesome. And then I was like, oh, her eyes are closed. So then I closed my eyes and then do a little peek. And then she did
Yeah.
a little peek. And we looked at each other.
Same
and then I closed my
eye.
eyes. And I closed my eyes. And then we stopped. And it was probably like a lot faster than that. But then I was like, I'm amazing.
Dude, the rest of the day, you were like floating.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, everybody knew why
Of
she was
course.
taking me to the other side, right?
Yeah.
And then I come out and everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, Jacob. And you're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I got high fives and
it's not what
it
you
was
think happened, but we
coolest
did
day of
kiss.
my life.
Yeah.
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 And it was
Yeah,
probably
mine was
her worst experience. Continue.
mine was at my house.
Oh.
Me and this girl were hanging out together. We were on a high school
This
date,
guy.
whatever.
Right.
And it was time for her to leave. And we were like doing like the bye, like giving hugs or whatever.
Right.
And I remember we were like holding hands, like doing this kind of thing, like
Yeah.
far away, close, like when you're dancing almost.
Just playing, yeah.
And we went close and just kissed, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it."
And then she was like, bye.
Well, kind of. It was just
You
like,
guys-
then we just kissed.
Guys had a little moment. That's adorable.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's a nice memory.
Yeah, I used to. I don't want to share that one yet. Never mind.
Maybe next time.
I'm not ready for that, actually.
Okay, Jacob, we'll move on, and I will save you from this.
Okay.
Jacob, this is just one question.
Yeah.
So I have one question, and then I do have something prepared for you.
I also have
And
something
you-
prepared.
You'll love it, but anyways, we'll just do this
Of course
first.
I will.
For a story for another day, there was a time where me and my wife had a bump in the night scenario at the old house. It ended up being absolutely nothing. Okay.
Well, that's the
But-
best possible scenario.
Yeah, but it got me thinking, Jacob, when you're at your house and you guys are in bed and you hear a definite bump in the night scenario. Actually, it's happened twice and it's been nothing. But anyways, what is your protocol? What can you walk me through what you do?
Yeah. Yes, that's a great question. So I am actually, for no reason, ignorantly confident when I hear something outside.
Wow, really?
Like I'm up and I'm out of the door in my underwear to assess the situation.
oh, you're outside.
Well, out of the bedroom.
Okay.
That's because
I was gonna say, wow.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, my bedroom is on the second floor. It's compact. It's not like a mansion or anything, but it's like you go upstairs and there's my bedroom, and you can like go right downstairs, you see the front door. So if there were to be commotion in the night, all I would have to do is go out my front door, go out my bedroom, and I can see the front door.
Yeah.
I also have 2 cats and 2 dogs. The dogs sleep with us, and then the cats have their own little beds in the living room. But that they probably don't use, honestly. But I assume if I hear something loud enough because there's different levels of noise, one of our cats is just obnoxious and loud. I would assume I need to be quick to stop them from getting into whatever they're getting into.
Yeah.
So if it was a robber, they'd stop me with my pants down. Okay? I don't want to divulge if and how many weapons I would have and where they're located.
Sure. But would you have one in hand?
But I would have options.
Okay.
We'll say that. Now, if I would have, like, it's not like I'd have options and I'd be like, who goes there? I'm loaded. You know, I'd be like this. And I'd peek the corner.
You'd be like, you better get out.
Yeah, I have a dragon. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole, like someone being like, no, you go. And I'll be like, what do I have to go see? I'm like, oh, I'm at the bedroom. There's no question. And it's just figuring out what the noises are and if that sounds like a person noise or like a cat who just found where I hide their food noise, and then I freak out.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta do a quick one of what I did. The one time it was actually scary. I have to.
Okay.
Now that you just said that, we were in bed. It was at our old house, and my dog's bed was in our basement because that's where the outside access was too. So. But it was right below our bedroom, and our old house is very small. You were there one time.
Yeah, you guys hosted a very nice dinner, I will say.
We did. We had a very nice dinner. So one time, I woke up to a noise that was... I heard it once, and it woke me up. But then after I woke up, you know, when you're like, did I hear something? Or
right, little days.
I heard it again, and I was like, that's a noise. So then
that's crap.
I guess my move was, imagine the viewers here. Imagine you are sleeping, and I am your point of view. Imagine you see my giant body do this. Did you hear that? That's what my wife saw. She woke up to me, hands on either side of her head, like this close to her face, saying, "Did you hear that?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Hey, are you sleeping? Did you hear that? Yeah.
So then she's scared. I never do stuff like that.
Well,
honestly,
of course,
I don't know what I'm doing. So she wakes up scared and she goes, "No," and I was like, "I have to go check it out." And I got up.
What a man, by the way.
And I was in my underwear as well. And I opened the door really slowly, checked the living room, and then I have to go around the corner. And there's one more door that goes down the steps. So I open our bedroom door, and she goes, "Wait!" I turn around and she goes. Okay, I'm just going to say it. She went, "Did you get the gun?" I was like, "No." So then I peered around the corner and I opened the door to go downstairs. As soon as I opened that door, lights out, looking downstairs, I'm thinking, I should have grabbed... I didn't have anything. I was like, I should have grabbed something.
That was your sign to do a double take.
So, if you're curious what you would say if this has never happened to you and you're like going to assess a floor, if you guys are curious... Me, all right? You guys know a little bit of me. This is what I said. "Hey, is anyone down there?" And then...
Scare them off, you know?
Yeah. So then I didn't hear anything. So I walked down the steps, turned on the light, turned the corner really fast. And then all I see is my dog sleeping. She was barking in her sleep, still asleep. That was it. She was dreaming.
2 things. First thing, that's adorable. Second thing... The whip around was definitely like a let's get it over with, just see what I'm dealing with thing, right?
It was.
I was can't like do already, a slow like.
You can't. I already turned twice. I was like, this is the 3rd turn.
Damn, you're ready.
You're tired of that anticipation.
Let's go. Did you hear it a 3rd time after you left the bedroom until you saw the pupper?
Nope, didn't hear anything.
That's worse.
So I thought they were like.
Yeah, after you said you assumed you yes. Damn.
Yeah, so it played
That's
out
nightmare
pretty.
Fuel.
It is. And then in this house I had one, we heard like a metal falling noise, which is very strange. Like if
Yeah.
you drop something metal on concrete and it goes dong 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 like that.
Yes.
And
There's
we
no
were both
quiet.
like, what? So went downstairs and nothing. I have a lot more area to check right now, but I didn't find anything. Nothing. I went
That doesn't make
outside
me feel
too.
better.
No, but whatever.
Unfortunately or fortunately, I have very thin walls in this house. It's a very old house. So it's really hard for you to do anything that I can't hear. Not that that's a challenge.
Yeah.
But also our neighbors. The two people who own the house are awesome. They have terrible family members. They have currently they have a 2-car driveway and a garage they don't use, which I can't shit them on. We only use half of our garage right now because the other door is broken. Don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
They have 2 cars in that driveway section. Do you want to guess how many cars are currently at their house right now?
I have no idea. 5?
Close. Give me one more. That's how many. That's how many are over there right now.
6?
They park on the street. They try to park in front of our driveway, where I have to be like, I have to
Dude.
be able to leave my house.
Yeah.
And they have all ages and of all hours of the night. They're in and out, slamming their door, scaring my dog, driving those loud, because all of their cars I feel like are before 95.
Driving those loud cars.
Hey, so it's like at 3 a.m. I'll hear, and it's like, okay, I guess that one guy's in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. I feel like their alertness would deter like the houses around them from getting broken into because everyone else is probably pretty alert and
Yeah.
looking for an excuse to hurt someone because how
There's
pissed
like those guys are obviously awake. What are we?
Yeah.
We can't.
exact. So you think I should be thanking them? I'm not. I like to sleep.
You just leave it. Just leave
Call
it
me
how it is.
selfish. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great. Do you want me to move on to what I have prepared for you first, or would you like?
Mine's a short list I think you'll enjoy. So however you
Let's-
think that'll apply.
You go first.
Okay. Your last episode, I'll find it on my phone here.
Okay.
Your Saran wrap
Clip.
debacle
yeah. Yeah.
really hit me in a way I really enjoyed. After our episode, I went to talk to my, I guess, wife at time that this comes out. Heyo.
Yeah.
But that inspired me to do things that. What was the title of your list again?
It was things that made me swallow my pride.
Yes. Okay. So that made me think. You would think that would be easy. It's just wrapping something,
You'd think.
right? So that inspired me to make a list of things I expect to be way easier, but is very difficult.
Great list.
Yes. So again, these is very short. I made it in like an afternoon, just thinking and spitballing.
Yeah.
And there's a couple wife honorable mentions in here too. Okay. So I was talking to this with her, and the first one I thought of is building a gingerbread house.
Hey, that's good. That is hard sometimes.
Because like you would think that what they give you are walls and icing. You just put the icing and collect the walls.
Yeah.
But the icing, if you buy like the store brand cheapo ones, are
Which
not.
obviously you have to.
Yeah, obviously. I'm gonna buy a name brand gumdrop that tastes like dog shit. You
Yeah.
put the walls together and cement the bricks with the icing, and it
Yeah.
just pops. You have to like
Yeah.
hold it and then hope that it somehow dries.
Hope
Almost.
that it gets stale in a few minutes.
Yeah, or you have to use half the packet to like flood the corner to stay there.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you look at the pack, you're like, okay, 4 walls, and then those are like clearly like the roof part. So let's just get going. And then
Yeah.
you're three hours into no progress, and you're pissed. That was I was watching somebody else make a gingerbread thing from an old like Christmas YouTube video, and I was like, I don't know what they have, but it's never been that easy ever.
Yeah. Nope.
Next one. This one's definitely a me thing. Ordering off the Taco Bell menu. Because I never go into Taco Bell with like I know what I want. I want to let the menu speak to me. But
Well, that's
all
true.
of,
And they
all
run
of
a
the
lot of
items-
specials.
Yeah, there's always, I feel like the menu's always in a different order. And I feel like everything looks too good. I'm like, well, I can't get one of everything. Not yet.
Yeah. You know what's really sad though? There's every time at Taco Bell there is a item, usually a burrito that, sure, it comes with a drink and like cinnamon twist or something, but it's like $6.
Dude.
But every time you're like, it sounds so good. It sounds so, whatever the $6 one is, every time it's different.
Yeah.
You're like, that sounds amazing.
And it sucks too if you try it and then like it because it's gone forever now.
Yeah, so I always go in my mind going, I'm either getting a deal box, a 12 pack of tacos, or like dollar menu. I have to do one of those three things.
Yes. My next item is painting a wall or room.
I'm totally down with that. It's horrible.
You get paint, you throw it on a wall, the wall's painted. But no, you got to clear out the room if it's actively being used, which guess what most rooms are. And then you got to tape off the corners, and if there's windows, oh fuck you. And then if there's like something that can't be moved, that's like built into the room, you have to do the professional saran wrap, plastic wrap bullshit over all of that. And then by the time you're ready to paint, you're 6 hours in and you just want to break. And paint hasn't even touched a wall yet.
Yep, it's really terrible, honestly.
God.
So dude, I mean, the prep time for painting, prep time
Yeah.
to clean up triples the time it takes to just paint.
Literally, when you're ready to paint, I realize I'm talking with my hand covered, my face covered. When you're ready to paint, you need to have a prep day and shut up, shut your mouth.
Everybody, you cannot ever talk like this or like this. Talking with your hand covered is just a sentence.
I mean, it's just a thing people do. Maybe I just I was subconsciously trying to hold my own hand because somebody else over there isn't doing a very good job of supporting me. So just know when you're painting a wall or room, have a specific evening, unless you're able to dedicate a day to it, which, holy shit, teach me your ways. Dedicate a day to prepping and then de-prepping everything because you're going to let the paint dry so you can't take anything down. And then you're going to get comfy and never get to taking anything down. So just plan for that.
Yeah, I was changing out some old outlets today.
Oh, man.
Stopped after 3.
Rough. Was it one of those two where like every screw was stripped and you had to like force it in?
Well, it was, but also whenever I pulled it out, like got the cover off, turned on the power off, checked everything, pulled out the outlet, dude, you guys probably won't know what this means. They spliced, like added extra copper wire for the ground on the outlet, for the ground wire.
Oh.
And I
so
went,
it wasn't a real
oh my
ground.
God.
They did the like fake ground thing where they just put copper in the...
No, like there was a ground wire coming from the house, but it
Yeah.
was only like this long. So they took another piece of copper wire and spiraled it around it and then connected it to the outlet. And I went, oh my God.
Yeah, maybe take a break from that outlet for a minute.
And then I
Maybe,
fixed it.
yeah, Mr. Man over here, no big deal. So, humble brag. Yeah, I fixed it. I'm Mr. Fix It. Home
Well,
improvement.
I was trying to do that during the halftime of the Mountaineer game. So
Oh,
halftime came on. I
there was
set
some
the timer
pressure.
on my phone.
Yeah.
So I had to set the timer because I turned the power off in the room. So I was like, I wasn't watching the TV, so the power was off, and I just looked down and it was like 17 minutes, 14 minutes.
You truly-
I was just like, oh my God.
One bead of sweat going down your brow.
Yeah.
Trying to defuse a bomb just so you could watch your football again. That's awesome. God, I wish I could have seen. I would have not have helped. I just would have added to the pressure, but I wish I was there. Next one is wrapping a present, gift wrapping.
Oh yeah, sure.
That
Anything
should be-
oblong.
That should be way easier. There's paper and you just cover the thing in the paper and tape it.
And go.
But first of all, everyone judges you if it's not perfect.
Or
I'll
if
be
it's a
like,
bag.
Or if it's a bag. Or if
Yeah.
it's a bag. Because the gift, dude, the bag to wrap rule, you got to play your cards right. If
Yeah,
you're
you
getting
do.
somebody one thing and they're like, obviously if they're under 10, wrap it
Yeah,
because
let
they
them
don't
unwrap
care.
it. Yeah.
What age do you think they stop caring about wrapping? Like the joy of unwrapping's gone.
For boys, like 14. For girls, probably 9.
I'd go younger for boys.
Oh, you think?
You don't think?
Maybe 12.
I think that the age for girls would be higher than the guys.
Well, I think the girls like to, like, I imagine, like, girls, like, just getting their teen sass around,
Oh.
like, 10 because they want to do it early all the time.
Right.
So then they'd be like, I don't even care. Even though they like how it
But
looks.
secretly they're like, my mom did a really good job wrapping these, and I can't tell her that I love her because that's gay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I respect that. I think guys would be closer to 12 because I still feel like it would get to the point to where like I don't want to unwrap my new video game. I just want my new video game. That's how I see
Yeah,
it.
because you're right. Because they would want more expensive. I'm talking to Neon. They would want more expensive presents by that age.
I
I
have
don't even
my
know how
hand,
I
so-
just shook it off. Did you see that?
That was crazy. You're powerful. You're actually exuding too much aura right now, and I need you to calm down. You fixed an outlet during halftime, and now you just beat a yawn. That might make you a psychopath.
I pushed it out.
I like that. The confidence behind that was really nice. Okay, what did I just say? Gift wrapping a present. Next, no eyeballing how much pasta you're making.
That is hard.
You just like pour it in. You're like, I'm gonna eat it, and it's not like you're filled. You can like even you can judge off of the box the amount that's missing from the box, or you like when it comes to like angel hair, I do a fistful kind of like I'll grab
Angel
like
hair
I know
is tough because
it's real tough.
it's just so small. Like they're
It
just so
is.
small.
I
And you're
went
like,
through
oh.
I went through an angel hair phase. Well, we both pasta is like an easy struggle meal for us, where like we don't know
Sure.
what we want, we just make pasta. I got so we can say down bad, judge us however you want. I was able to know without looking how much 4 ounces of angel hair pasta was.
Wow.
Isn't
That is
Just like no one cares though. Like isn't that
It
a
is.
weird talent?
it is.
That
I mean,
that's like the if I ever got superpowers, I feel like I'm so unlucky that would be my power, is that I can like perfectly guess the amount of something that I'm picking up.
I was in a bow tie phase the last time I was in a pasta phase. Every now and again, I like the middle of a bow tie being all crunched.
Oh,
What? You don't know what I mean? Were you talking about me wearing bow ties? Is that what you thought I was talking? Well, I guess I didn't say pasta, but Jacob, I do have bow ties. I need to stop.
Dude.
I'm throwing too many facts.
I was thinking, when's the last time I saw you with a bow tie? I'm so stupid, dude. Oh my god.
No, don't let that get up. It gets happens to the best of us.
Oh
Jacob.
my
Don't let
god,
that
that's
take you
so
over.
funny. I actually crying. Cause I was like, literally like, when's the last time I saw him eat some pasta with a bow tie on? Like when's the
I
last
was-
time we like shared a bow tie moment?
I wish you went. You don't wear bow ties. Like,
Oh
you got
my
really
God.
defensive.
Well, it's cause of oh my god. I was literally gonna be like, when's the last time you wore a bow tie? And then you said crunchy as I like, guys, I'm sorry to be a part of that. That's rough. I think bow ties are the worst pasta shape known to man.
Really?
I think there is no way to cook it. You are signing up for things to be crunchy or the edges to be overcooked, and there's never a happy medium. That's my defense with bow ties.
I'm okay with that. I think those
You're
are
okay
all
with-
good reasons. I just
Oh.
like it. Yeah.
You are too agreeable with me. Do you think we should
Chick-
do a?
I know
Oh.
I eat pretty much anything, so I have
That's
to.
true.
Usually in the food
That's
department,
true.
I have to let people get away
Right.
with it.
Yeah, you can't. You can still have your opinions, but at the end of the day, we both know that you'd eat it. So,
Yeah.
would you want to do a pasta shape bracket with me? Are your opinions that strong about pasta shapes?
Yeah, I would. I would just have to know which. I'd have to know the list before in case I didn't know what the name compared to what the pasta looked like.
Oh, I'd have pictures.
Yeah, that's all I would need. Yeah.
Okay, I'd have pictures. All right, write that down. Okay. Okay, knowing how. Okay, this one's also just a me thing. It's my list. So, are you actually writing it down?
Yeah.
That's really funny. That's really funny. Okay. Things that should be way easier. I'm gonna read it and then I'll explain it. Killing supernatural creatures, like werewolves, vampires. There's too many rules.
Oh, okay.
Every movie has to be different and be like, yeah, stakes work in this universe, but sunlight's cool. Or they're like, garlic was a joke. That's like an old wives' tale. That doesn't mean anything. And then there'll be a movie that's like everything under the sun hurts them, and if they go to a place that the state, then they didn't. You just die. I
yeah,
don't.
or you watch Sinners and then you're like, oh,
I wish I still haven't seen. I want to see it really bad.
oh yeah, you need to watch it.
I do. I hear very good things, and I have a crush on Haley Steinfeld, so I heard that it really helps at that too.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, spelling.
There's no arguments here.
Why is phonetically even an option? Like if I need to ask you how to pronounce something and you just can't say like or spell something and you have to say, well, think about it phonetically and don't think about the actual word, that word shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Sure.
stupid. Do you want an
need to let that
example?
go.
Do you have any examples?
Um,
PH, that can go. The word phonetically, that's stupid.
that's stupid. What about, pharmacy?
Pharmacy, stupid.
It's another
Douche.
PH.
The word douche.
The
That's
word
hard.
dash.
Dash. You're
What
fucking
about-
dash bag, buddy.
What about, I got nothing.
That's okay. I was just curious. Another one. Making an actually good paper airplane.
Dude, you're totally right. That one's completely correct.
You'd think
Because
you just
some people can fold one really quick and they're like, mine's really good, but it's like the wide one, and you're like,
yes,
no, not that
with
kind.
Like, yes,
You have to
exactly.
fold it in again and make
Yes.
it streamlined.
And then the person that uses the whole sheet of paper and it looks so flimsy and stupid, and then they just toss it and it's just this beautiful.
They're beautiful. Yeah.
She's like, I hate those people.
Get over
That-
yourself.
That was a status of cool in elementary school. How good of a paper airplane you could make.
Absolutely.
That determined your cool factor. Next one. Honorable. A lot of these are the rest of the wife honorable mentions. She looks at me and she goes, climbing a tree. And I went, what? And she goes, just you see all those branches and it always looks like it's going to be easier until you start trying. I was like, aw,
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's kind of sad, but
you're like
cute.
4'7".
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jacob
But
and
actually, I
just
do
need to-
understand what you're saying.
If we just get a leg up, we're like 8 feet in the air.
Unfortunately, if I have a good grip with my feet, which I know sounds like a stupid way to say that, but if I can get a good like leg on one of the branches, I'm pretty much up there.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Her another honorable mention, which is real. She said, adopting children should be way easier.
Dude, it is hard.
No argument, but I was in the mindset of like, cooking pasta is not fair. And she's like, giving children homes. That should be
Yeah.
pretty easy.
And you're like,
Can't find that. Also, another one, using an umbrella.
I'm not with you there. I'm not with anybody on that one. I think that's pretty good.
You already think it's easy?
Yeah.
So you don't
How about
think-
this? Wait, can I add something?
Yeah.
To my statement? The bigger the umbrella, the more challenging. And
Well,
we got it because wind.
would you have a pocket umbrella or something? I'm talking about you're in your car and it's pouring the rain. You try to open the umbrella without getting wet, so you're too far into the car. So now the umbrella's half opening in your car door. So you got to like force it and shuffle it out, which is flicking water on you. Okay? So you're
Okay.
already wet when you get outside. You do your thing, you come back. You are trying to think in your head while you're getting rained on what the best operation of getting the umbrella down. If you put the umbrella down while you're outside, you're going to get wet. If you try to put the umbrella down while you're getting in the car, it's going to get stuck and you're going to get wet. And then once you've closed the umbrella, it's just wet and slopping somewhere else in your car.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. And after you said all that, I'm gonna let that go because I'm one of those guys who watched that one episode of Mythbusters and always just goes, if you walk, you actually get less wet than if you run.
You wouldn't ever, you'd like see somebody rocking across the street, like some poor old lady with her purse above her head. You'd like go over
Yeah.
your wife and be like, hey, did you know that person's actually a fucking idiot?
Yeah. So luckily, I don't say it out loud unless I'm provoked.
Right. But
I'll
there's,
just be quiet. But
that
I
is
do.
such
That's in my head.
that's such a, he wasn't, but that's such a homeschool kid thing to say. Just like random facts in that park. Do you guys know if you actually get less wet if you just walk in the rain? All right. My second to last one is golf. I feel like it's not fair that it's so hard.
It's not fair that it's so simple when someone can explain golf
That's
to
the
you
word.
when
That's
you're
the word.
4.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
you're
better
like,
word.
Oh,
You hit a ball with a stick and you try to get it in a hole, and the less tries it takes you, the better you are.
actually, when you're young, you can pretend play golf the same day you learn about it. You can go outside, get a stick, and hit an acorn, and be like, "I'm golfing."
Dude,
Yeah, and it's hard.
but you watch the pros, and from like outside looking in, you're like, yeah, he's doing what I'm watching my 4-year-old do in the yard right now. And then you go to try to do it, and you're like, this is really difficult.
Yeah, I
This
don't
is
even like this
stupid.
anymore.
Yeah, and then you never touch a golf ever again. Last but not least, for things that I would expect to be easier but can be way difficult, is that when you're organizing a get-together with people, when it becomes any amount of people over 3, it is significantly harder to organize something. It's not like it gets harder with the more people. It's at 4+. It is like impossible to have the same conversation with 4 different people.
It's like a town meeting.
It is, because it's like, Darren, you said you're good. I'm going to tell everybody else you're good. That means you have to come. And, like, of course, they're like, yeah, okay. And then all of a sudden, plans change. And then Clarissa is like, I can't do 4. I can do 7. I'll come whenever. And then Darren's like, yeah, we can come whenever. And I said, Darren, you just said 4. We're basing it all of what you just said, Darren. What do you mean you can do whenever? And it's just a whole thing. Well, every time it's with 3 people, you're like, hey, you guys free tonight when I have dinner? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, done.
That could have been a me thing, too, because I was a people pleaser and just wanted it all to work out. But, you know, I've gotten better about, like, just show up when you show up, because as you know, we have a bunch of habitually late friends, so we kind of like were forced into that. Pretty simple. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be drinking at like exactly, because it got to the point where I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be drinking at my house at like 6 p.m. and then when you guys come in, you come.
Yeah. Okay? We'll just let it go.
And that's my list.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Fine list. I liked it. I also have a list for you, but this one I didn't compile directly. I indirectly compiled this list.
I mean, that still counts.
Okay, Jacob. In the last episode or two, we have briefly touched on the TikTok text questions on my TikTok.
Yeah.
A few of them have done very well. It was a fluke. I mean, not a fluke, but they just did well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not batting 100%.
I think even if they stop being pushed or whatever, you should keep doing them. It's very fun, like, look into who you are as a person, the things you decide to ask. I think so, too.
And once they come into my head, I do.
You just do it. That's perfect.
So, I have one where I'm claiming the best, not necessarily cinematically shot, but the best single shot of our generation is Superman rising from the dust on the bridge. That's the one I'm talking about. I saw
that one.
So, I want to compile what people have mentioned instead.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, but first, I want to tell you how many people have participated. Okay, so this video has 50,000 views as of...
Holy shit!
As of a few minutes ago. And when I wrote this in my notes, by the way, a day or two ago, it had 30. What's going on? I don't know. But anyways...
Dude, I don't understand TikTok.
So, I don't either. That's why I didn't like it before. But anyways, out of that many, I have 288 comments. So a lot of participants here.
That's crazy, dude.
But here's something else I just want to throw in as like, do you think that the likers or the people that favorite the video maybe like automatically agree with my take? Or do you just think maybe they're open to it? I'm thinking the favoriters.
I think the likers like it and move on. The favoriters want to go back to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you'd want to go back to a text question as opposed to like a picture or a video you might like.
Maybe they're just like, this guy gets it. And
but like, maybe the way you worded the take and they really enjoyed that they saved it so that they can like recall how you worded your feeling.
Okay, so let's just say, I'm just going to say all the favorited people probably agree with me.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Let's just say about 830 people went like, oh yeah, because they favorited it.
What?
Okay. 9,500 people liked it. So maybe they're on the fence. Maybe they just liked the question.
Yeah. They just like Superman and they're like, that's as far as I need.
I asked them to put pictures or mention their favorite scenes.
I forgot you could do that.
And so lots of people put in these pictures or describe the scenes, but we get it. So the first one on the list is obviously the Superman shot I've been talking about. It is amazing. If you have to watch the movie for it to be as good as it is.
The lead up to the scene is what makes the scene.
It is. It just
like the picture is cool, but it's the emotion behind it. No, yeah.
So then I do remember in the theater going like this though. I think I looked at you and went, "Oh." Yeah, no, we both because I don't love it as much as Chase does, but that moment was sick. It just was. It was like,
and I knew when I saw that Chase was like sporting something. If you know what
I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
So beyond that, the next ones are from The Batman, Robert Pattinson, holding the flare and like the formation of people behind
Oh.
him in the floodwater. I like that one.
I thought it was cool. I definitely didn't get the goosebumps I got from the other one.
I didn't get the goosebumps either, but they also have same thing. This was just people also mentioned from the Batman.
Okay.
Whenever he wrecks the penguin, and the penguin's upside down in his car.
Oh,
stuck,
and he's
walking, and there's the fire behind him from the traffic
Yeah.
accident. That's a cool shot, but it's just cool.
I
That
also
one's
don't
pretty
think
much.
it compares.
I don't think it compares either, but it is cool.
I also believe that sometimes movies are formulaic and like they shoot something to where we know it should be liked, so then we make a point to talk about it. You know, like that
Yeah.
scene was cool, but it was cool because it was cool. It wasn't because like the moment led up to like allow that to happen and then mean something. It just was a cool shot, which is awesome.
I think so too. And I think
But
the
it's-
only one in that movie that could be was the flare. You
The
could
flare
talk me
one,
into that.
yeah. I was,
But-
that what I just said does not.
No, you were talking
Uh,
about the bridge scene or
yeah,
whatever it was called.
the car, yeah,
wherever the
whatever.
accident was.
Yes.
The next one, and this is a good one too, but this one would not be on my list.
Okay.
The next one was Miles Morales, like when he jumps off falling towards the city. It's beautiful. It is. It's gorgeous. But it's also different because it's animated. But that one was listed a lot.
Do you not
so I
like
put it on
animated
there.
stuff as much?
I love animated stuff, but if we're like, some people were just critiquing me on saying like cinematic shot.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Okay.
they're like this, and this is wrong with the Superman movie cinematically. Like, so I don't really agree, but I like it. Like, that's kind of what a lot of people did say that too.
I like
but
the
these
Miles
are just-
Morales.
I do too. I love that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I
So
would say the bridge jumping scene is good. I would say the scene where he tricks all of them on the train thing.
Yeah, and that's what I thought they would do from the second one, but they didn't mention that one. When he goes,
That's
"No, I'm going to
interesting.
do my own thing," and he goes,
Yeah,
"Pooh."
literally.
Not that one. They did the one where I
That's
think it's
interesting.
during a music part, but I don't remember. By the way, those
Yeah.
movies are great.
Oh,
They're
I can't wait
fantastic.
for the next one.
Me too. 2027 is going to be stacked. By the way.
I was gonna say, have you seen that the Shrek movie got delayed so much that it's supposed to be released on the same day,
Yeah.
and then it was they say that it got delayed because people kept guessing the plot of the movie. Did you see that?
No, that's
Like
awesome.
apparently Zendaya is gonna be the daughter in it.
Oh,
And so they're like, oh, is it going to be a daughter who, like, wants to explore the world and not live by her parents' like, conformed ideas, yada, yada, and then break away from it all? And then, like, after that got big on X or whatever,
yeah.
they,
They're
like,
just like, ooh.
they're like, it'll be 6 more months until the movie's out. Like that.
So that's awesome. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love it, too.
So this next one, in this way, it was interesting. People just said Dune. They were just like anything from Dune. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know.
I feel bad because Dune did not impact. I think I'm learning that I'm just really cynical when it comes to artistic parts of movies, or just maybe movies in general. Because I love movies. I loved watching Dune, but I didn't love Dune. Like I loved watching it and experiencing that for the first time, but it didn't really do anything for me. Like it was cool. but
I'm exactly with you on that because I watched it and I was like, whoa, like a bunch.
Yeah.
I said like, oh, or whoa, but then I
Yeah.
was done and I'm just like, I saw Dune.
yeah, it was really awesome to experience, and I loved being there with the people that I watched it with. And then after that, I was like, I don't need to see that ever again.
No, it's a great theater movie.
Yes, 100%.
It's so
100%.
there's that. This next one, I know Jacob, you'll like.
Okay.
You were definitely involved with this one.
I'm here.
Cap holding Mjolnir, or just before that in Endgame, whenever he's gonna face down the army by himself. Just
Yes,
like he didn't care. That's what he's gonna do,
I will say.
which is beautiful. It is.
And
It's great.
To devil's advocate for my own point, that was definitely another manufactured like fan favorite. They set
Yeah.
that up, but Captain America's got a lot of good.
A lot of great.
Him kicking his shield into his hand in
Yeah.
Winter
Dum,
Soldier
dum.
in the elevator, that got me. I was like,
When he takes out the people in the elevator,
in the elevator. Yes, yes, yes.
dude, leaving the building. That's Cap's best work.
Dude, that entire movie, Winter Soldier,
It's fantastic.
from start to finish, I think is one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's top 3 for sure, no
Yes.
question.
But the Mjolnir thing was awesome. I just think that there were other like more subtle takes.
I think
that.
I think you're right, and I also am surprised to announce. I would have thought more people would say Cap facing down the army, but I really think more people said Cap with Mjolnir than
Yeah,
Cap facing down. The
I
army.
could see that. I think also too, it's just an easier recognizable moment. Like people will be able to recall it faster. So they're like, yes.
True. I'm fine with that. I also think. Okay, wait. We'll get to that later.
Yep.
So this next one, this is a commented quote. This is a quote from comments that more than one person said, and it's very interesting because the people that said this, especially early on when I was commenting back, all did the same thing. They said, you really need to watch more movies, not just comic book movies, you know. And so then I would say something like, well, show me which one you mean. Show me which one you think is prettier than these movies.
Yeah.
Because other people had listed stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing every time. They didn't say anything.
So
even though they had a few layups, okay, which I have prepared here.
Okay.
But
because you got credit, you got to give credit.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't just closing this off to comic book movies. People were just naming the most beautiful, their favorite scenes or images from movies, and they just happen to be from comic book movies.
Can you read me the direct thing your text was? The thing you posted?
No, I can't because I'm recording on my phone.
Okay, because I want to know how you worded it. Because if that like people thought you were like baiting them into being like, blah, 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 blah.
I was certainly baiting conversation, but people were saying you need to watch more movies. I watch a ton of movies. They just the only the ones after this are the ones that I think are good contenders as well for like these aren't comic book movies and these are amazing.
All right, here I got it. You ready?
Yeah.
The shot of Superman rising from the dust on the bridge is the absolute best cinematic shot of our generation.
Perfect.
If you know better, enlighten me. Nowhere does it say comic book movies are the best movies that have ever been invented. Or every
I wanted anything.
You talk about comics a lot on your page, unless they're like they look through your page to do that, but it's also not the question.
No, not the question.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And so these are ones listed that weren't necessarily comic book movies. I know I put Dune in that, but I just think Dune fits the category earlier.
Sure.
So the ones that people did put that weren't, that are great listings, are Interstellar, obviously, fantastic.
Yep. The Wave.
The Martian.
The Martian.
Also fantastic.
Love that movie.
Godzilla, I mean...
What part?
It's comic booky. There was different Godzillas. The Titan ones where they're like Godzilla Kong or they're like Godzilla King of the Titans.
See, those movies are movies I watch to just be like, that's badass, and not to feel moved.
Yeah, I'm with you. So like somebody could have put Pacific Rim and I'd be like, yeah.
Right, yeah. We're not going to be like, yeah, you know?
Yeah. And the last one of those would be Oppenheimer. Lots of people put what's his name's face whenever he realized, what did I just make? Like that face.
Kieran something?
Cillian Murphy. There you
Cillian Murphy. Sorry.
Whenever he realizes in the movie, like, oh, I just made like this weapon.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Cillian Murphy fan?
Shot. Generally, not like, you know, I don't think he's the best actor of all time.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So what I was going to ask, I was going to open this to you, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
What are we missing here?
See, that's such a good question. I feel bad being put on the spot because this is a question I care a lot about, so I'd want to give it the time it needs. But
I can add a few.
Go ahead.
Let me add a few to spark your things. And sorry, this is another comic book movie, but
don't say sorry.
I rewatched it. I watched it to make sure. This movie's not a great movie per se. I'm a defender of it, but it's beautiful, masterfully beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's Amazing Spider-Man 2. It is the prettiest Spider-Man movie that will be made for a long time.
I agree.
It's some of the shots, his swinging, his lenses, him and Electro fighting is...
You're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Is so pretty.
Yeah.
You can watch that movie and get chills all the way from your toes, all the way up to wherever you want every time. Just because you're like, whoa.
Yeah. And how that one ended, and for us not to get a third one was...
heartbreaking.
Rough.
Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man, dude.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think my take has always been this. Andrew Garfield was an amazing and is an amazing Peter Parker. I think Sony wrote him wrong.
I think so too.
because when he was Peter Parker in the newest Spider-Man, where they were all together, and it was Sony and Marvel involved together, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is that right? Was it more? It wasn't just Sony, or am I lying? No,
I
it
think
was.
you're right.
Okay, and then the script writing was. It felt like, at least maybe I'm lying, but I thought it was more involved in terms of like it felt like he was still Peter Parker but more of a Peter Parker, whereas in the TASM ones, it felt like they wrote him to already be like this cool, chipper, like I don't even care guy, but then
Yeah.
also Andrew Garfield was able to play this like dweeby, weak but really smart, but can be sarcastic to make you fall in love with him guy. But they kind of forced it too much with the script, and I felt like it was rough.
It
and
was
not
rough.
fair.
The best part about Andrew Garfield being Spider-Man, besides the swinging, which wasn't really him, I mean a little bit, was definitely how animated he could be in the suit without moving lenses. He was like moving around and you could see his emotion with just the still face shell.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, whoa, this guy's acting under a mask, literally. So that was his most impressive thing, I think.
I got the coughing fits out of nowhere. I apologize. I will say a scene that has come up to me is Hercules saving Meg from the pool of the souls.
Oh,
or
like
saving
diving
her
in?
soul. Yeah, like that the diving in sequence and him picking up the soul out. It might be a little too easy to have an answer. But that's what I thought of right away. Do you have another one for me?
Simba on Pride Rock.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Let's see, what else? Let me look around here.
So I'm trying to think of non-comic book movies, but I can't even tell you the last movie I watched, honestly.
Dude, I could go to anime. Dude, let me just bring up. You know what? Let me just bring up two of my favorites. Two different shows.
Is it fair? Can a shot be good if it's drawn? Because then it's just like a good piece of work of art, rather than like setting up the. I guess maybe a lot of the cool scenes are like half CGI and.
Yeah. So I don't know would be
model.
my answer, but I'm just gonna throw one out there. Obviously, Demon Slayer is one of the most impressively animated shows. It just is.
Chase is in love with Demon Slayer and the Rookie. Those are his two things.
Yeah. And Rengoku's last stand there with Akazan.
Oh yeah.
Whenever there's
People,
one thing
it's about to get
this,
real fucking nerdy. Give us like 30 seconds.
There's a few details about this scene that really just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the move he announces before he dies. Spoiler. Sorry. Before he gets killed, he goes like fire breathing ninth form or whatever he says. But you know they usually have crazy anime names like Fire Hurricane or like I don't know whatever.
Yeah.
It's just his last name. His most powerful attack. Like this is everything he's got. He goes Rengoku. Like it's his name, and then he dies. That part just gets me every time. Chills right up and down. Like it's all of me. It's all I got.
Dude.
Did you ever think about that?
I'm getting motivated out of how passionate you are from the scenes. I couldn't tell you the last time I felt that way about anything.
Yeah, he's facing down. I know
exactly what scene you're talking about. What you're talking about.
The reason I love this character, I love Rengoku because he reminds me of John Henry, a local folklore hero where we live, because he has this mindset of it's just shown throughout the season. I will do good no matter what, which is obviously a hero's journey and the hardest thing to do.
Yep.
He faces down a demon that can heal himself, has all the power in the world, an infinite lifespan, and it's like, it'd be amazing if you were a demon. Just give in, just become a demon like me. You know, you'll get to fight for eternity. You'll live on, more powerful, blah blah blah. And he's like, no, like he's gonna do what's right, and it cost him his life. And on his last dying effort, the move he announces is his last name. What?
That's tough.
It's so tough.
That's tough. Do you listen to anime quotes in the gym to rile you up?
Not frequently, because I have that. I can do it usually, but if I need it, I can. If I got nothing left, but I'm not finished.
I haven't worked out in so long. That's
and
neither
then
here nor there.
My second one from anime,
yeah,
is not a favorite character of everybody's. My Hero Academia. A lot of people watch that show. I love this character named Red Riot. That's his hero name.
That is my favorite character in the show.
Mine too, dude. The first,
What?
not the
Really?
first time. Yes, yeah. So whenever he's fighting whatever the guy's name is with Fat Gum,
Yeah.
Fat Gum's taking all these punches. He doesn't know how he can do it. Red Riot's, he's like, it has to be me. I have to step in. That's what a hero does. And then he steps in and he's like, if I crack, I'll get hardened again. And he's just like, like just like, I don't know. His only power is hardening.
But it's tough.
And he's just like, I'll just harden until I die. He didn't die, but he could have.
I have a Red Riot figure somewhere. I think it's in my basement.
I wish I had one. But
Dude,
Unbreakable
so sick.
Red Riot is awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, you know what? I have another one. Sorry, guys. Dude, Endeavor's character arc is amazing.
Oh yeah. I haven't finished.
Prominence burn? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Wrapping someone up a mile in the sky and
That's
just
crazy.
becoming a supernova? Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
I did just see that part. I'm a little behind.
Did you?
But yeah. Oh, dude.
Prominence.
The thing I was
like-
gonna say that pisses me off about My Hero is that
Yeah.
they're so good at constantly making me think like, this is badass. But like you think I'd get used to that, and then they keep
No, yeah.
upping the level of
They
badass.
got it down. They know what they're doing.
Like-
Endeavor's character arc's great, dude.
Great. Everything about that show.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
they do the whole, I'm terrible with names. The guy with the wings, with the feathers.
Hawks?
Hawks. That's pretty. That's like the most easiest name out of all of the anime ones. Anyways, his whole arc where they like set him up to like, did he? I don't want to spoil too much, but I like his a lot too. And then the Dobby situation
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, man.
was
Yeah.
not crazy.
Sad, dude. Sad.
Yes, that's When I
Great.
say crazy, I mean all encompassing.
Emotions. Right.
Yes, that show is really good at making me get pumped up. But I wish I got like physically like But instead, I'm in my room and I'm like, hell yeah.
I've stood up at least every Demon Slayer finale.
Fucking, I'm so jealous. That's awesome.
Yeah, just cause I mean, I watched it years behind when it came out.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. But have you seen? Have you seen the? I know you're not completely caught up on Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the season with Tengen? The
I don't know the words.
the guy that's in the city. He's in the big city. That he's a Hashira in the city.
No, I don't recall.
That's the best animated thing ever. Apparently, until the movie that just came out, which I haven't seen yet. But
Is that the? I stopped watching after the train
Okay.
Rengoku
Yeah.
situation.
so right after that, there's a guy. His name's Lord Tengen. He's got
Uh-huh.
3 busty wives, and he's
I mean,
hilarious.
of course.
He got 3 anime wives. I mean, that's just what they are.
That does it. Yep. Mhm.
And he lives in the big city, and he's flashy. That's what he
Yeah.
says all the time.
Have you seen Dan to Dan?
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
great things about that. Is it good?
Season 1's good, and then they completely lost us. My household is out.
Damn. All right, I'll watch it and I'll come back to you.
A new anime that you should watch is Kaiju number 8, for sure.
That's not new. I've heard great things about it though.
It's like it came out close to Dandadan, I thought.
Oh. Whoops. That's my bad. You know what? Hey, hand up on that one. That's on me. I gotta write these down. I'm writing these down as if I'll ever find the time to watch them, but you know.
Yeah. Kaiju could become one of my favorites.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's very good. It's great. And
How
then
many-
go ahead.
How many of our
seasons?
No, how many of our 10 listeners do you think we've lost since we've started talking about anime?
If anybody that lists of the 10 watches anime, which probably is about half,
I
they're
would think
staying.
so.
They're staying.
Maybe we gained a new follower out of it, huh?
Yeah, maybe we gained an animator.
I do think as general as we are, most of our conversations do divulge into more nerdy shit, so that'll probably just end up being our
Hey, people need to understand stories are just stories. If they're about nerdy things or not, they need to watch them.
That's my one gripe is that I think anime is like anything where like there are probably more terrible TV shows than there are good ones out there.
Yeah,
Same with anime, man. If you
exactly the same. Yeah.
you can't just be like, oh, it's because a lot of people associate it with sexually.
Yeah,
the-
and
the-
it doesn't have to be that.
No, and there's also a lot that aren't even close to that.
Yeah.
Besides a lot of them showing, like you're saying, very busty women, which apparently is just like
It's honestly,
it's
after a
hard to
certain point,
avoid that one.
it'll make you laugh. It's funny.
You get over it and you're like, of course, because there's some that have it but they don't draw attention to it, and there's other shows where you're like, I'm not comfortable watching this.
Yeah, yeah. There's been a few times we've done that.
But just because it's animated, because you can eventually at some kind of bonus episode we'll have to have our wives on or something. But
yeah,
my lady for a long time didn't have that emotional attachment to animated characters.
Yep. I was there for a while.
Yeah, so she didn't take the scenes as seriously. Like, she enjoyed the show, but she wasn't in it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Now she's in it.
Dude,
and it takes
this
practice.
Is gonna sound, it does. And this is going to sound crazy, what I'm about to say. But I think part of my brain maturing was understanding that stuff like this and like anime are literally just stories.
Yeah, dude.
They're just story, like they're just telling a story, the same way a movie does, or a show, 100%. Or a book.
Most of maturing is understanding that being comfortable with what lets you feel.
Yeah.
And if that's comic books, awesome. If that's a coach giving a speech to a football team on halftime, awesome. If that's woodworking, awesome. Yeah. It doesn't matter, but don't look at something and be like, well, I can't. If that's your immediate thought, oh, anime, that's what, for kids? Just try it. You know how many things I've tried and not liked? Most of them. Most of the things I've tried I have not liked.
Yeah.
But I found the things I do like. For now, I'm still growing. I'm a child, but we're figuring it out.
Dude, if you get a couple animes under your belt, a few you've watched, a few seasons, whatever, and then you go, I'm gonna watch this thing I've heard of called Attack on Titan. It's not my favorite, but story wise, it's way up there.
Yeah, I definitely think you should be a veteran in anime before watching Attack on Titan. I think you should.
You have to be in it to understand all the moving parts. But dude, that's one of the best stories on a TV right now. Period. And it's not even my favorite. Definitely not.
Yeah,
it just is. I just know it is.
Yeah. I say that, but there's a lot of people that their first anime was Attack on Titan, and then they're having trouble getting out of or into other ones because it's so unique.
Yeah, exactly. It's so unique and honestly very good.
I will say right now, our friend of the show, B Whizbang, is getting started into anime with Assassination Classroom.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's a very light 2-season, super easy to digest.
Yeah.
But still get you like some badass stuff and you see some cool things.
Which I've never finished, but I know what it is.
Oh, so good. I really like the animes that are like 2-3 seasons. They tell their story, they close it up all nice and neat, they're done.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked.
Unfortunately, my first anime I watched with my wife was Sword Art Online. Okay.
The first season of that's good.
Yeah, the first season is good. You go into the second and you go, what am I doing?
It literally, like, this is not the same show anymore.
It's the American it's the Japanese version of an American show, like surprisingly getting a second season.
Yes.
And they rush it, put it together. That's what happened.
It just is uncomfortable. Like something clear, like when the whole One Punch Man debacle, where like they changed animation studios like 13 times.
Yeah.
And same with Naruto, like in Shippuden, they changed animation studios, and you could it felt like you could tell the episode everything changed. It took some adjusting. That's a me thing. But there's something else I want to say to you. Do you have more anime takes?
More anime takes.
Or did
you have beautiful shots?
Yeah. Or what other beautiful shots were there? I'm sorry, you're not done with your post.
No, that's it. I was just thinking of including anime in the discussion.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything's off limits. Even like plays in theaters, I don't think should be off limits.
I mean, you know what? We are sadly mistaken for not putting anything from The Last Airbender on here.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But picking one, I couldn't. I mean,
what do you think?
That show's amazing.
Yeah, one scene. No, I was trying to think like something easier, like what's one show that you know for sure can get you there. But I mean, we just kind of talked about that.
By the way, if you like that show and go, I can't watch anime, that's what good animes are like. They're pretty much just like that. I mean, just
Avatar: Last Airbender is a really good segue into anime. Like, cause it feels less like anime, but you get that door to
You definitely do.
cartoon and like fantasy and badassery, dude.
And you give that show like 3 episodes, and you're like, oh, this
That's
is actually
what's crazy.
good.
That's what's crazy. I forgot how hard it hit until I rewatched it in book 1, like you said, a couple episodes in. I was like, oh damn, I'm back in.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
literally.
obviously, I love Invincible.
That one was not
Absolutely
for
love
me.
it, dude. I hate you. I can't believe you.
I
Just
know.
Said that.
I think it's too real for me though. In like a good way. They do a good job
Probably.
portraying what they want to portray. But I like feel good stuff, dude. Like anime, you can
Yeah.
have like an episode where some serious stuff is going down, but like everything else is like badass. Where boom, boom, pop, pop. But I feel like there's so many like real downer things in that
There
show
is.
that it's just not for me, man. It's great. I love.
Did you
this.
make it to the finale
Of
of,
the-
of season 1?
Oh
Season
yeah. Season 1, I did. Yeah,
1. Okay, and you stopped after that. I'm.
I
assuming.
did stop after season 1.
Season 3 was unbelievable.
It's a good. I don't know if we've talked. I feel like we've talked about this on the show. Maybe we've ran into this about each other, but I don't. By no means am I saying it's a bad show. I think it's a fantastic
I
show.
don't think you're saying that. Yeah,
I just don't think
it's
it's
not
for
for
me.
you.
I think it's beautiful. Every voice actor is amazing. The artists are amazing.
Dude. Yeah, honestly, the animation sometimes, but they
From what I
definitely
saw.
save up. Well, season 1's the best animated.
Is it like a
and-
thing? Like the fans know it went downhill after season 1?
Yeah, and so after
Oh,
season
okay.
1, to meet deadlines is what it seems like to me. I was
Oh, dude, that's
it seems
fucking
like,
annoying.
let's say there's 8 episodes. Let's say episodes 1 through 4 are definitely like averagely animated, but then when the bigger stuff starts happening, they definitely save their time for the big moments.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna have it anyway,
Yeah.
it's fine. You get
100%.
completely used to it. But the last, dude, season 3 of Invincible is one of the only shows to get as high a rating as Breaking Bad has 1 episode that's as big. And let me put this out there as well. Recently, Peacemaker season 2 has gotten similar 100% episodes.
You just can't
Which
take
is-
that show seriously, dude.
It's not a serious show. It's just good. It's
just
crazy
good.
that it's good. I promise you. My wife loves it. She goes, Peacemaker comes out today, and I go, oh yeah, cool.
Okay, I think I'm slowly transitioning out of TV shows like I did with video games. I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying to fight it.
You just need one good one to suck you back in.
I do. God, that's so sad. That's so sad. Let's
Well,
end
on
on
that
something
note-
else.
Oh, you want to end on something else? Okay.
Hello. Did you see who liked one of our TikTok posts today?
You showed me. Tell them.
Guys. Rat Park, Jared. I mostly know him from. Why is my voice gone, bro?
We've been yelling about anime.
It's been a day, brother. I've been doing a lot of
Hiking.
no excuses. I drive for my job. Jared, I won't forget about you. I drive. Half of my job is me driving, like hours and hours and hours at a time. And if you don't think I'm scream singing for at least half of that time, you're out of your marbles. You're out of your mind. So, unfortunately, that means I lose my voice every now and then. And I'm getting married next week, so I'm hopefully going to have it back by then. But if not, there's a podcast out there that is quadrillion oople the size ours is. So we're not doing them any favors by bringing them up.
Go on,
But-
friends of the show. Friends.
Yeah,
of the
friends. Well, clearly they liked one of our TikToks.
Show. Clearly.
The Meantime, MEAN, The Meantime, and their TikTok or their Instagram handle I think is Meantime Radio. I think is what it is, but it's it's Jared and Patrick. Apparently, I'm getting sick live. Okay, it's Jared and Patrick. Jared, I think both of them are in their own bands. I know
Cool.
more about Jared just because his music came into my recommended, and I stumbled across that, and then TikTok did its job and collaborated on my algorithms, and then I found out he had a podcast. Doesn't matter. The point is, he's awesome, and it was one of those first times, only time, in my life, where somebody liked our post, and I was like, oh, I recognize that name. That's weird. And it's like not because I have seen them and are friends with them, and we went to high school together. And then it had that verified sign when he liked it. I was like, that's weird. How do I know that guy? And I clicked on him, and it was some guy's face that I see on my phone all the time, scrolling when he's hanging out with his friend on a podcast. And that guy saw our TikTok that only had 300 views at the time, and he at least looked at the phone and went, and then liked it.
I know. How good.
That's crazy, dude.
Dude, I'm with you. And look, I've had a similar experience. I have DM'd with only one member, sadly, of the Escape Pod podcast twice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he just said he loved me and he follows me.
That's bad. That's all I need. If nothing else ever happens ever again, sick. I'm chill.
Yeah, I just got to get him over to the podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Hat guy, come on the show.
I will say we have a line of people asking me to be on the show, so we gotta. If we're gonna do that, we gotta start setting up a process.
Okay, fair enough.
But that being said, anybody from the Escape Pod podcast, Meantime, Basement Yard, we will up you the list. You will get.
Yeah. You get whatever you want. You can pick my house or Jacob's house.
Yeah, and I will hold you securely like this, and we'll laugh. Be like,
and then just don't tell him you won't ever let anything hurt him, and then hit his head on the table because I did that to you.
I won't lie when I say I'll take care of you. Is what I'll say. Okay. Chase, where can I find you?
They can find me on CW Customs on usually YouTube. Instagram's good too. Jacob, where can they find you?
They can find me at where side is it on? Muttman. Chase and I are not going to record. We record every week, and we're actually going to skip next week because I'll be out of town. I'm not going to talk to him for 2 weeks.
I know Jacob's getting married. Jacob's moving on without me.
Yeah, imagine. As soon as this ring's on this finger, you're nothing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take off the Green Lantern ring and you put on your wedding ring.
Yeah. I just grow a suit and now I'm just this piece of shit. Okay, anyways, guys, be safe. Have a wonderful week, Chase.
Everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your weekend, whatever. Remember to build your dreams, and we'll see you in the next one.